Hey, so YouTube or my phone or just technology in general hates me. Like, I tried multiple times to upload the video last night and it didn't work, so I redid it today and uploaded it, and then it said it was processing. No, wait. First, no. Like, I tried uploading it like 3 times off my phone and it just, like, kept leaving that menu, and so I thought that it wasn't uploading. And then I realized that, like, one of them did make it to YouTube and it said processing. So then I, like, tried to stop the, like, other 2 retries from uploading from my phone so that there wouldn't be like 3 of the same video, and in the process of that it managed to delete the one that was processing. So now I have to do this all over again, which is fantastic because I'm so great at doing stuff like this. Don't? Um, yeah, I'm horrible at responding to stuff like this. I feel like if it was in person or just like live on Hangouts or something, I could get away with saying, was that so hard? And instead, you had to go ahead and make this well thought out, expressive vlog, and I'm gonna feel like a douche if I don't respond with the same amount of effort. So, I've actually tried to record this vlog several times, aside from like YouTube giving me problems. Like, it was just before YouTube gave me any problems, I had tried recording it multiple times because I was trying to put my thoughts into words and then put words into sentences, and I actually really suck at this, like articulating stuff like this, if you know what I mean. And on top of that, I was kind of confused. I mean, your dream sounded really realistic. Like, I'm 99% sure that we had almost that exact exchanging of words in person at one point, and my answer was because you actually mean something to me. Like, that was my response, which is true, and that's why I said it. I mean, as time went by, like particularly the later weeks leading up to when I left, the thought did cross my mind, and I did notice when you do the whole nothing thing, and we'd laugh it off, and I was fine with that because, I mean, like, I had my suspicions, but I was fine with it not being said because we're rebels and we don't say things like that. Like, even though we do a lot of expressive things, and I was pretty confident that you knew how much you mean to me and how much you meant to me, and I don't know. I just let all the expressive words just be connotations, and let's be honest, the last time I tried to say any expressive words, they just went horribly wrong, and it wasn't a fun memory for you, and it's still not a fun memory for you. Like, First Slam, the way you explained how you were conflicted in telling me is the same way I was conflicted about being expressive when we first started being rebels. And I didn't want to risk that happening again. So, yeah, hilariously, before you even told me about your dream, before you got me, like, super nervous about whatever the heck your vlog was going to be about, like, ending calls and texts and vlogs with that phrase kind of seemed like a natural thing to do, but then I'd remember we're rebels and we don't say things like that, and the whole reason why we're friends is because we both make fun of that nonsense. So, yeah, I just figured if anything, it'd just be one of those things that you see on my face or hear in my voice, and at least you'd know how much I care, how important you are to me, or how happy you make me, how happy I want you to be. Because what is love anyway? Like, is it any of those things? I mean, just talking to you is what makes every day awesome, and not talking to you sucks, and if you're bummed out, then it completely affects my mood until you're better, and I know people can't be happy all the time, but I always hope that I could just make you a little less unhappy. Like, even if you decided for some reason you wanted nothing to do with me, I would still hope for your happiness. I don't remember what my definition for love is. It's just like one of those things that I defined ages ago in some serious, deep discussion with my friends when you're just like, oh, what do you think love is? Da, 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 da. Have a serious talk about it. And I came up with some serious, well thought out answer. And as soon as that discussion was over, I just went back to being myself and joking about it and making fun of it and I just like completely forgot what I decided it was. But if it's any of those things that I have with you, then I would have to say I love you too. And I'm breaking every rule by having my face and voice recorded while I say that. But I guess that means we're still rebels, huh? I don't know. I don't know if you wanted me to reciprocate or what because you didn't like saying it yourself because it's not you. And I know this isn't me either. But I don't know. It's just hashtag truth. See, this is why I like tried to write down most of my things ahead of time because I suck at thinking out loud when it comes to stuff like this. But yeah, I love you and I miss you, and I'll see you eventually.